It's popping YouTube, back at it again with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe before we get into today's content. Y'all ready the title? Let's get busy. All right, so this is my overall opinion. I'm gonna give y'all backstory, my personal experience on this, and then I'm just giving my overall view, my overall perspective. Y'all take it for how y'all want it. This is just my 2 cents from the bar. Let's get into it. This is why I feel like the whole collegiate system as a whole is a scam. Okay? I'm gonna give you the pros, cons at the end after this explanation of my personal experience, and then we'll get on with it. All right. So I want to say, dang, it's been that long. So close to about 10 years, like 9 years ago, I enrolled inside the community college out here. I live in Las Vegas, called CSN. Now the what is that? The degree I declared, if you will, business and management. Mind you, at the time I didn't know this was one of the worst degrees, one of the worst four bachelor degrees, as far as when it comes down to hitting the job market and executing or seizing a specific skill or a specific occupation out there in the job market, right? So went in there, took business 101, and then I also took it wasn't a prerequisite of mine, but I felt like if I were to be successful in this field altogether, I feel like this class should not only be just a prerequisite for this specific subject, but I feel like it should be a general class like English, math, reading, science, and that class specifically is psychology. Reason why I say psychology is because there's more psychology in a lot of different aspects of your life. Not only just the business world, that I feel like that can be applied and that people should be aware of. Feel me? So I took those two classes. Then, long story short, I'm not gonna go through all the nuances, but basically I dropped out due to my living situation and not having enough time to commit to my collegiate situation and also my financial situation at the same time. So I had to choose between one or the other. Obviously, if you don't got a place to go to college to, you're probably gonna end up dropping out anyway. So you might as well take the money and run. Now, idealistically, hopefully most people don't run into that, right? But hopefully most people don't run into that situation where they got to choose between their potential career qualification and just to be able to make it to the next day. But that was the situation I was in. So that's just my own personal experience and the microcosm. Now let's get down to the main thing. All right, so this is why I feel like the collegiate system is a scam, because to get into these big universities, and it's crazy because you can go to a community college, take the same courses as you would a university, and they're almost like half the price for the same class. Now, obviously, who knows, maybe higher educated professors, maybe the resources are better. I don't know. That's why there's a difference between an Ivy League school and in a regular university. It's nuances, but I'm pretty sure it makes a difference when you go into the job market, somewhat. But to get to my point is when you go to these higher end colleges, if you don't have a full ride, uh, you're gonna be paying a lot of student loan debt on the back end, and I've heard people trying to catch up on their student loan debt even in going into their 40s, their 40s and 50s and stuff of that nature, just to be able to, yeah, they landed a job at 29, $35 an hour, sometimes 40. But on the back end, they got about like a little bit over 100,000, 200,000 in, student loan debt. So that's the biggest part of why I say it's a scam, because these institutions are sometimes having you owe so much money, and in a lot, I would say majority of these degrees don't even give you maybe even half of what you uh, loaned out to these schools You don't even accumulate half of that, or to be able to pay off half of that within that first 5 years or whatever. So it's just a ongoing thing. Kind of like a lot of different other things in this, this economy, like cars and definitely cars. But I'm gonna stay on topic. Um, that's pretty much the pros. The cons. Pros. Obviously, if you go